It's time for a little party. It's time for a little party. You can have all them drinks upon me. You can have all them drinks on me. See the girls, them a whine upon me. See the girls, them a whine upon me. Them man, them a moving calmly. It's alright, and you know we got the vibe as you go in. We bringing them in now to the early morning.
Good day, y'all. Coming to you in a little bit of a different way. Today, we're gonna just be having a little chit chat while I get ready. I am getting ready for my goddaughter's sweet 16. Right now, I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm gonna, as you can see, my eyebrows are kind of like non-existent. They're there, you can see them, but they don't really look like anything much. The only way I can get them to look like something is if I shape them, wax them. As you saw, I pulled out a new wax kit. I buy that from one of those beauty supply stores. I used to be a nail technician, so I have the ability to purchase stuff from like the professional places. So I bought this kit from Cosmoprof. I still have my license to do business with them. You know, you can't just go in there and buy stuff. So I just wanted to buy this. But while I'm doing it, I would just want to talk to you about what's on my mind. You know, it's funny. We're talking about godparents. I'm a godmother of a 16-year-old, which I often wonder what that even means, to be honest. I don't know if I've been a good godmother because, to be honest, I didn't really do much, and I kind of feel somehow about that. I'm gonna apply this. But what does it mean to be a godparent outside of being available if something happens to the parents of that child? When I was growing up, I remember two of my godmothers. I had one godmother who, she unfortunately passed away when I was real young. But I do have a memory of her because she used to live close to the bus stop by my house in Montbijou. I know she lived there. I remember walking by that house after she passed away and thinking about her. I remember, you know, mommy going by her house a few times right before she passed because she was sick. She had cancer. She actually left me her sewing machine, which, even though I didn't use it for very many years, right now it's in my mom's house. My mom is using it. It's one of them kind of sewing machine. You know, the ones that have like, it's like the old school sewing machine that have like the pedal. Yeah, it had a pedal. Like the old ones, you don't need no electricity to use it. That's the sewing machine she left me. And it's still in working order. It's still working. That thing is still going. As a matter of fact, my mom, to this day, uses that sewing machine to sew her curtains. It's still in use, and I'm grateful that she still have it. She changed it over to automatic. She somehow was able to find somebody to convert it to an automatic one, so it actually uses power now. You have to plug it in now, but it still works. These old school sewing machines, they last, man. They do the damn thing. You know, once they have moving parts that work, you keep them oiled up, you keep them in shape, do what's necessary, they work. But anyway, I remember her. I remember her very well because of those things, you know. I also have another nanny. We call them nanny. So godmothers, at least for me, my godmothers, I remember them calling them nanny. So that was nanny 𝐜𝐥𝐢𝐜𝐜. Nanny 𝐜𝐥𝐢𝐜. I don't remember her name. I think it was 𝐜𝐥𝐢𝐜. Nanny 𝐜𝐥𝐢𝐜. Mommy, if you're watching this video, remind me her name. That's bad. I should remember her name too. I don't remember her name, but She was very, very sick most of the time I saw her. So I don't remember her well. And she died when I was young. But I still have a piece of her with me. I have another nanny named 𝐼𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿. And 𝐼𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐻, I remember being around her too. Mommy would take me to her house. And so I was of age as one of her daughters, and I was the same age. She used to live in West. The other daughter was a little bit older, but me and one of her daughters was of age. So when I would go over there, we get to play together or hang out. So that was cool. But the only time I saw her was when Mommy took me over to her house. And I guess because she's my godmother, if something happened to my mom and my dad, and they couldn't take care of me, that she would have done so. That's the purpose of a godparent, as far as I understand. And maybe more, but I don't think I was really expecting much from my godparents. And now that I think about it, maybe that's why I became a godparent. I didn't do too much myself. But I definitely would have taken on my godchildren if something did happen to their parents. That's for sure. I do care about them. I do love them. And though I might not be close to them, I hope they know that if they need anything, they can call me. If I have it, I will do it. Matter of fact, I have some godfathers too. Which is interesting because it was funny because how I met them, I don't know all of them. I don't know all of my godparents. I really don't. I remember 2 times I was with my dad. And he said, oh, we driving down the road, going somewhere, maybe to the beach or something. We go to the store. Then he would come out the store and be like, oh, 𝐼𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐻, this is such and such, this is your godfather. And I'm like 16, 15, whatever age, you know. I don't know them at all, you know. I don't know them at all, but my father would be like, that's your godfather, blah, blah, blah. And I do remember seeing a picture of like my mother and father and myself as a baby, I guess at my christening. I do remember seeing a picture like that and seeing people standing there. I guess those are my godparents, and I think that's what they did mention to me. Those are your godparents. But I don't really know them. They were male and female. So I have a bunch of godparents that I really don't know. But anyway, today is about my goddaughter who is turning 16. Well, she's already 16. This is just the celebration of her turning 16. I'm excited to go and celebrate her, see how she's doing. She's growing so big and beautiful. She's a singer. She can sing very well. And maybe I don't know, maybe she'll give us some of that today. Give us a little taste. But do you remember being 16? 16 was a long time ago for me. 16 was me thinking I'm a big grown woman. I didn't do much, but I think even if you look at my story times, I think that my last licks story time came when I was 16. So I wanted to spread my wings and fly, you know. I was ready. I think I did have my first boyfriend at 16. It was towards the end of 16 though. It was in the beginning, but towards the end of 16, I had a little boyfriend. He was a Likkle, but I had my boyfriend, you know, and thing. So I don't think my godchild has one, but you know, things, you never know what could happen the year just that for her. You know, I hope she keeps up with her studies and keep going. Don't let no man come and take you away from what you need to do. But she's growing beautifully, and I pray for her the best of everything, and that she continues to grow in grace and with the goodness of the Almighty, the ancestors, that she continues to flourish, and that all the goodness of life come to her, can inspire her. Okay, see. Now, right now, I'm not gonna pluck or anything. I'm not gonna do any cutting or anything, but this is good enough for me. The eyebrows. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get ready. Continue to get ready. See you in a little bit. All right, later.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's time for a little party. Original bad man. It's time for a little party. It's time for a little party. You can have all the drinks upon me. You can have all the drinks on me.
So first, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming, and I want to thank my parents for setting something good. So like, yeah, round of applause for my parents real quick. I want to say karaoke time.
It's the sunrise, yeah. You're the one that I desire. It's time for a little party. Original bad man. We be bringing them in now till the early morning. Got the barbecue on fire. She have to act like the umpire. Dance all around the bonfire. No undercover, me now wear wire. It's time for a little party. It's time for a little party. You can have all them drinks upon me. You can have all them drinks on me. See the girls, them a whine upon me. See the girls, them a whine upon me. Them man, them a moving calmly. Take the position, I waste no time. Flex your body, make you free your mind. Man, they think about you all the time. Lick up party, make you get that wine. Bad girl, she a whine upon me. Good girl, you are moving naughty. Come have little gin and tonic. It's time for a little party.